The fires in California have been dire, and there's a number of extreme weather events that have helped influence the severity of these fires. Climatologists have been warning us for decades that they anticipate that storms will become more intense with more frequency, and we will experience greater extremes, higher highs, lower lows, more flooding, more drought. And really, when you look back at the weather data from the California LA region, that's exactly what they've seen. So back in 2023, they had well above average precipitation during that time period, and it lasted right through into the early part of 2024, where atmospheric rivers caused widespread flooding and washouts through the region. And during this time, there was an increase in the amount of vegetation in the area. Then partway through the year, it was like the taps were turned off and all of that vegetation dried out. Now, this type of flip-flop is called hydroclimate volatility or hydroclimate whiplash, where you go from one extreme to another. So all of that increase in vegetation then dried out and added to the amount of fuel that was available for these fires, making matters worse. So vegetation and fuel management will be crucial in the years to come. Now, right now the winds have come down a bit, but they're still seeing gusts up to isolated gusts up to 90 kilometers an hour. So the red flag warnings have been extended through until 6 p.m. on Friday because of the anticipated still strong winds today and extremely low humidity. Tomorrow, though, we are anticipating those winds to die down as the Santa Ana wind event starts to break down. So Santa Ana winds were created by high pressure in the Great Basin, as well as a low pressure, which was just south of California. And that helped to pull that air from the interior, from the desert, all the way out towards the coast. And as it does that, it actually compresses and warms up and dries out as it makes its way towards the coast. And it also squeezes through canyons and creates really strong winds. And these winds further dried out as they made their way towards the coast, creating more fuel or fanning the flames and causing the fires to be even worse in the region. Now, in terms of rain, this area does not have any rain in the forecast. As far as we can see, the only good news that we have in terms of the forecast is the drop in winds that we're expecting tomorrow.